Well, today's the day we're gonna finish the wooden bucket, so hope you enjoy. I have my lumber cut to rough dimension, then at the same time, well, not at the same time, that'd be kind of silly, but after I cut it to rough dimension, I took it to the joiner and I joined one edge. Yes, because that's end. This would be the edge. So this is white cedar, I believe, and it is rough sawn, so it is pretty thick. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it rough sawn on one side. I'm gonna plane the other side. And I believe I want to keep it at about 7/8 because this is a true 1 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and plane that up over here on the planer and check back again in a second. Well, happy Thursday, everybody. I was going to get this video up and loaded on Wednesday, being yesterday. Like I said, I'm trying to keep to a schedule of putting videos up on Wednesday, but it has been freezing cold the last couple days, and I haven't really been able to get out here in my shop, so I just wanted to apologize. But today I am going to finish up the wooden bucket, and I'm really going to concentrate more on the assembly process than the actual milling up lumber and so forth. If you would like to know more about the dimensions and what the milling process entails on it and the steps and so forth, go to my website, nicholasgomez.com. There will be a link or description, information in the description part of the video below, so that way you can follow up through there. I think that's going to be a little bit easier than actually, taking you through the whole process of the milling of the lumber, because I have most of it already cut up, and yeah, I think it'd just be better. So, but I will say is I'm using rough sawn lumber that I'd gotten from a bandsaw mill operator, and so this is actually a true 1 inch thick. You could go and get some standard box store type lumber, which is 3/4 inch thick, but I prefer to use a true 1 inch, and that way it gives me a little bit more leeway. And then I like the rough sawn look too, so I'll probably leave some of that on there. But as I said, I'll go through more of the build process of how, or actually the assemble process, not the build, how to do that with the video. So yeah, I'll be back shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and finish milling up the rest of this lumber, and then we'll do the build process. Start the assembly process of the wooden bucket. I have all my lumber milled up that I needed to, as I said, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the process I go through to do it. Now, there's a couple tools that I find to be a benefit to have, and that's one of these. Let me see. Grab a package here. It's called the Drill and Driver. It's a Ryobi product. I'm not advertising for them, but if they want to, send me some for showing you guys this, that'd be awesome too. But so yeah, this is what I use. It has countersink with a drill, because you're going to want to use that to pre-drill your holes for your boards to go through, and then you're going to want to, screw those boards in. Like I said, I'll show you how I go about doing that. And a glue gun. Now, this is a Jimmy DeRest tool tip that he had given a while back, I believe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I thought it was awesome. I'm just going to use it. So thanks, Jimmy, for the tool tip. I'm going to go ahead and share it with everybody how to make a wooden bucket. So, all right, and and then I use Gorilla Glue. Again, not sponsors, but they make a good product, and I love their products. I use them anytime and every time I can. So, in fact, I got this thing where I call Shake the Gorilla. So, it's kind of funny. Anyways, but yeah, make sure you use the waterproof outdoor stuff. Okay, I have one side done, and it's looking pretty good. I did end up coming up with another way to start attaching these. The tool tip that Jimmy Teresta had given with the glue gun, I mean, it works good. It's just not fast enough for me, and I'm not going to go out and buy the compressed air that he shows on how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it with another way, and it'll be just as easy. If you have a nail gun like I do, I'm using 2-inch nails, and it's just basically to hold it now, or hold the board. Now all I do is just glue this on here like so, and then just kind of smear it in there just a little bit. Okay, make sure I got the right side and sizes. Just line that up there real quick. Oops. Just angle it. You can see this on camera. I'm just gonna nail it like so. Now you're gonna want to be careful, you know, about having this close to your eyes and face. I would never do this normally. So I'm just doing it for the camera. And it's in there, you know, it's tacked in there really good. And then what I'll do is I'll come back with my drill bit. System here, and I will go ahead and do my pre-drill. And I'm going to do 3 of these on this side, on the first one. And bottom. Okay, so I went to go ahead and start assembling this bucket, and yeah, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I just discovered. It is very, very important that you know what sizes and thicknesses and widths and stuff are, because I had all my boards cut out, and then I went to assemble them, and I'm looking at them, and usually I can tell pretty good that there's about a 1/4 inch difference between the thickness of any type of material. And so what I ended up doing is I stacked some going the wrong way. So now my bucket is just, yeah, it's just not going to fit together. So rather than taking and showing you how to assemble a bucket, I'm just going to go ahead and title this video how to screw up making a wooden bucket. I learned something I learned a long time ago in making these. You know, you just have to plan. I should have marked out on the top, on the insides, you know, like top and bottom, and that way I would have made sure that everything was all in line. But I was feeling confident, and yeah, it ended up biting me in the butt. So I'm just going to call this quits, call it good. I may revisit this again, but I'm going to go ahead and also upload some plans and some, you know, tutorials, basically how, or not tutorial, but, you know, written out instructions on how to make this. And I really highly suggest you take your time and going through if you decide to make this, and make sure you follow those steps, because it's pretty important. I mean, like this case, I mean, I have about an hour of assembly, and then probably about 3 hours altogether in milling up some lumber and so forth. And so that's all basically wasted, you know, because I didn't take the time to mark top and bottom and get my pieces all aligned. Because once you do that, I mean, it throws everything off quite dramatically, even right down to the angle. So I apologize that this has been a failure, but you know, I'm human. I'm just like anybody else, and yeah, I'm not gonna give you the best of the best on this one. So next video, I'm hoping to do something kind of fun. yeah, I don't know if it's going to be actually a woodworking project. I'm trying to think of how I can incorporate it to be a woodworking project, but it may be like more of a paper craft, paper toy project. I have something special in mind. So that's a wrap. You know, again, take it for what it's worth. It was fun. It was fun trying to finish and complete this, and it was quite a learning process. So yeah, have a great day. Again, please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what you think, write something in the comments. And if you need to find out more about me, go to nicholasgomez.com, and you can read a little bit more about what I'm doing and what I'm involved with. And you know, woodworking is a hobby. It's not my profession. So yeah, we'll talk to you again soon, and look for my next video. Have a great day. Bye.